So good morning, everybody. I used up our leftover steak from last night to make some steak and eggs this morning for breakfast. So this is Layla's plate. She just has steak. No, this is Wilder's. He just has steak and egg and some fruit. He did not want any toast. Layla has fruit, toast, egg, and steak. Ashlyn didn't want any steak, so this is her plate. And then here's Miss Everly's plate. She wanted a lot. She loves eggs fried, so she goes through quite a bit of them. And then I even made Gary a little plate to take to work. Well, I guess it's not so much a plate as it is just breakfast. So he's got 2 eggs and some steak to be able to take to work tomorrow as well. So I just wanted to use up the steak, and now we have no leftovers. So that worked out really well. So steak and eggs for breakfast this morning. Good morning and welcome back, everybody. For us, today is Wednesday, and so we are getting all of our school done, or trying to. It has been a day of just like a lot of distractions, though, I feel like, so it has been kind of hard to get it done. We are still not done with our individual work this morning, but we're working on it. We're almost there. But I needed to take a little break. I just sent the kids outside. I'm gonna get some rolls together for dinner. So I'm just gonna make some homemade rolls. And then I also need to work on getting dinner in the crock pot. We're gonna have kielbasa, green beans, potatoes, and onion mixed up in there. And then I'm gonna work on the rolls, and that way by the time dinner time is here, everything will be done, because we'll just scoop it out of the crock pot, grab a roll, and be done, because it is Wednesday, meaning it is Awana night. So we have to go into town and take the girls to their Bible class. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and get these rolls mixing up and let it rise, and then I'm gonna go back and work with the one child that still has school left. And then in a little bit, we're gonna work on our group subjects, have lunch, things like that, and get our day rolling still. Well, not rolling, because we're already rolling. Continue on with rolling our day, I guess. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, you guys. I don't know. I feel like it has been a morning. I feel like just this morning, it's 11 o'clock now, and I feel like I have lived 3 days already today. It's just one of those days. But yesterday was so long and busy, and then today it's like shaping up to be the same. It's just like crazy. I feel like life now is just so busy all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these done. I have made these rolls a gajillion times before, so I will share it with you though, in case you've never seen it, in case you're new, in case whatever, you wanna see it again. So we're gonna go ahead and make these. It is just a simple recipe. They make absolutely beautiful rolls. I also have out the Amish white bread recipe. I was thinking last night when I was laying in bed, when I lay in bed, I go over the things that I need to do the next day, so I kind of like go into it with a plan of when I want to do things, or what needs to happen, or things like that. So I always feel like every night I'm like thinking ahead to the next day, and I feel like I'm always telling you guys, laying in bed last night I was thinking, so I was thinking about making a sandwich bread, because we need more, and more cinnamon raisin bread. So a few weeks ago, or last week, at this point, I don't even remember when I did this, I made 2 loaves of sandwich bread, 2 loaves of the same sandwich, the Amish white bread, but I added cinnamon and raisins, and the kids are absolutely loving having the cinnamon raisin bread around. So I was laying in bed last night thinking, okay, I'm gonna do double again, do 2 loaves of sandwich bread, 2 loaves of cinnamon raisin bread. But last night I was thinking I was gonna do that today. Today is shaping up to not have the time to do that, so I think we'll do that tomorrow, because I think tomorrow will end up being leftover night, possibly. And we won't have to go anywhere, so I'm thinking we'll save that for tomorrow. So I will set our Amish white bread recipe to the side and hopefully get those made tomorrow. But today we're gonna go ahead and work on these rolls now and get this going, so I can go sit down and finish up school and then get lunch together. Today for lunch, we are just gonna have the shredded beef tacos. If you watched yesterday's video, I made them. I was planning on making them for lunch yesterday, but they were not done in time for us to have them, so I put them in the fridge. All I'll do is heat it up today, and we'll have shredded beef tacos for lunch, and the kids can choose something to go along with it. Might just do chips and salsa to go with it. But let's go ahead and get these rolls going. So I have 1 cup of warm water, 1 tablespoon of yeast, 1/4 cup of sugar. We're gonna mix everything right in this mixer, except for 1 cup of flour. We will gradually add that in, but you don't need to let this proof. You don't need to do anything. Just go ahead and throw it all right on in there. So we're gonna do 2.5 cups of flour right now. So that's 1. 1 egg, need an egg. A teaspoon of salt. And I need 2 tablespoons of butter. So I need to go ahead and get out our coconut oil and melt that because I don't want to use butter for Layla. So let me go ahead and get that melted. Okay, so now we're gonna mix this around for about 5 minutes and then slowly start adding the last cup of flour. We're gonna let this rise about an hour, hour and a half, just until doubled. I'm gonna go ahead and chop up these potatoes and get them in the crock pot. Chop up an onion and get those in a crock pot. And then I gotta get the kielbasa out. I already opened the cans of green beans that we're gonna throw in. So dinner, this is such a simple dinner and my kids love it, minus the potatoes. Some kids will eat the potatoes, some won't. This is the meat that I'm using. I'm just gonna slice it up and add it in here. So in here I have potatoes, onions, green beans, kielbasa. I'm gonna add butter because, to be honest, Layla probably 100% won't eat this. I think I'm gonna make rice, I think, on the side because I have a couple kids who don't like potatoes. So they'll pick out the things that they like, and then I'll make rice on the side, and I'll probably just heat her up some of those mini hot dogs that we have, and she can have that and rice in a roll. So we're just gonna season it. We're gonna do salt, pepper, garlic powder. Very, very, very simple meal idea. And I also got our beef, our taco shredded beef stuff heating up over here on the stove. That way when the kids come inside, I can just make them some tacos and we can do some lunch. I'm just gonna put this on low for 6 hours. So lunch today was gonna be shredded beef tacos with chips and salsa, but I 100% cannot open this salsa. I have tried and tried and tried, and I cannot open it. It is so stuck or hard or something, I don't know. Normally I have no problem opening things. If I try and try and try, and it's like hard, eventually I'll get it. You guys, I've been trying forever and I cannot get that open. So we're just gonna have it with chips today. Here again, we're trying science experiments. We're learning about air today for science, and this is the activity that we're doing.
Does it have to be red?
Okay, so now we're gonna bake these on 350. Look how horrible I rolled them. On 350 for 20 minutes. And now we're also doing a magnet experiment with the littler kids.
Try this, Bo.
That's cool.
My turn. Watch it.
You feel it?
Tickle?
Do you feel it wiggling?
Can I try?
See?
That happens.
Yeah, now let Sissy try it.
Okay, so.
Try Try it. Yep. Feel it. Feel it wiggling apart? There you go. Here's our rolls for dinner. So now all of my work is done. We are finished with school. I made dinner, I made rolls, and I am done. It always feels so good when you come to this point of the day where it's like everything that you need to accomplish for the most part is done. And so like you get to relax for a few minutes. It's gonna be amazing. So we're having a really early dinner tonight because we've got lots of things to do, but here it is. Kielbasa, green beans, potatoes, homemade rolls, and some applesauce. Okay guys, we ate dinner in a rush and we are getting ready to leave. But anyway, we are leaving. We're gonna go take the girls and we're gonna go by my father-in-law's house, and we've got a couple things to get done this afternoon or this evening. So that's gonna do it for our video. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.